Hello, in this video we are going to continue with our for loop practice, and we're going to use a different syntax which is a little more readable. First of all, instead of using array or shortened version R as our const identifier, we must rename this to fruits. Underneath, I'm going to define my for loop. For let fruit of fruits. I'm going to do something else. Now console.log fruit. Run the program, and as you can see, each fruit has been printed out. So notice the difference. Here we're not creating a variable with an integer as its value. We don't need to define the length. We don't need to add anything to that integer. Let fruit of fruits. The of keyword here is going to allow for this functionality to happen. And all we have to do is take this variable, fruit is a variable, let. And it's let because it will have to change on each iteration of the for loop, and it can be logged out. This makes it a little bit more readable. So how are we going to loop over an object, if we so wished? Let's comment that out. Clear this. Const num object equals, just creating an object literal, key of 1, it's going to be 1, key 2, the value of 2, key here 3, have the value of 3. And I'm going to essentially copy the for loop from above. For let num of num object console log no. Let's run the program, and we get an error. Type error, num object is not iterable. This means that an object doesn't work in the same way as an array. We cannot iterate over it. It is not indexed in the same way as an array is. So what I'm going to do is change the of keyword very slightly in. Run the program again. And we get 1, 2, 3. The values, or the keys rather, of the object. Notice I've edited the code. Num object at num. And I get the values. So that is how we can use a little syntactic sugar that has been put into JavaScript in order to loop through both arrays and objects.